Hey everyone. All right, quick video here. I am going to be using this beautiful hand mold. It's like this, just like that. And then you pour it in through here. And this mold is from Krystal Resin. And I'm also going to be using Krystal Resin's new casting resin. It's a deep casting resin. So there's two types of casting resins on the website. There's a shallow casting resin and a deep casting resin. What we need for this mold is the deep casting resin. It is a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 parts of A to 1 part B of this deep casting resin. You can check everything out on the Krystal Resin website. So you get the mold. I'm using the black paste from Krystal Resin as well. And today I'm going to be using some interference powders by Let's Resin. So for Krystal Resin, you can save 7% off the entire website using code Kanella5. And then for the Let's Resin website, you can save 5% using code Kanella5. All right, so today I have chosen to use the Interference Silver pigment. And so what you need to do is get yourself a brush. This is just from the dollar store. And you want to dust the inside of your mold. So I like to be extremely generous. And I am going to brush very carefully and make sure I get every nook and cranny. Now, it's going to be a little difficult because there's all these little crevices in here. So what I tend to like to do is I'll push the mold like this, kind of inside out, and I will dust every part I can. All right, let's get some more in here. So I am going to work on getting this entire piece covered with this silver powder. And I am going to speed you guys up because it's probably going to take me like 10 minutes. And I'll be back. All right, so I have dusted this, and the problem with something like a light color like this, it's hard to see if you've missed any spots because it does look clear. But I'm pretty confident that I got everything. So once you're done dusting it, what you want to do is away from your work area is you want to just blow into the mold and remove any excess powder that may be lingering around in the mold. So I'm just going to move away from the camera. There, and just blow into it. If there's any excess powder, it'll go away. All right. So I have, as I mentioned, I have already mixed my deep casting resin. How much did I mix? Couldn't tell you. If you watch my videos regularly, you know how I am with resin, and I don't ever measure anything. If I ever have too much, I always have other molds kicking around to fill up if I have any extra resin. So resin never ever goes to waste when it comes to me. And this may not even be enough. I don't even know. So I've put in some of my black paste into my clear casting resin here, and now it's all black. So you have to put black resin into these interference powders or else it will not show and the color will not work. So let's pour our resin into the mold. And you cannot do this using regular resin or the shallow casting resin. It has to be deep casting resin because this mold is just huge and you really need to look at this. I barely have enough. Story of my life, I tell you. Just a little more. I'm gonna have to mix just a little bit more. What a pain in the butt. Yeah, I have to mix some more. Just a bit more. Shocking. Yeah, you can see here, this part's not covered, right? So, and then here in the hands, do you see these air bubbles? You got, don't do that. Don't do that. This resin is so fluid. I forgot. The last time I did this with regular resin, and in increments. I would fill it halfway, then another layer, because I didn't have casting resin at the time. So that's why I just did this and didn't realize it. I'm making a mess, and you know me, I don't like a mess. All right, I'll fix that after. But don't do what I just did. Do not squeeze that like that. You have to think of doing it a different way. Oh, I'm such a klutz. All right. Oh, man. All right, so there are air bubbles in there. So where is, let's see if I can get those. There we go. I'm just using my popsicle stick. Oh, it's gone. And that one's gone too. So you see how the bubbles are gone now? All right, so that was pretty silly of me to do that and squeeze and just like overflow my thing, my mold. All right, so I'm just gonna put you guys on pause. I'm gonna make a little bit more resin. Be right back. All right, so I've mixed a little bit more of the deep casting resin so that I can fill up this mold properly. All right, so now it is good to go. All right, so this, you can't really move it because it is so full of resin and very liquidy resin at that, that you definitely don't want to touch it or move it. Just going to stick, I think, I can't tell if there's an air bubble. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't like make a flipping mess. Anywho, I can't tell if there's an air bubble right here in the knuckle. All right, so I am going to leave that now. Just check it, make sure there's no air bubbles. Get yourself like a little popsicle stick, not this big one, if you need to poke in any of the air bubbles. And of course, I have some left over. So I've got these cute little, this is a unicorn mold, and this is an adorable little elephant mold. And I've already dusted them. The unicorn has the grape chameleon powder. That is, again, from Let's Resin. These are chameleon powders. And then I've dusted the elephant with violet from the interference powders by Let's Resin. So I'm just going to fill these little guys up. So I think I'll start with, I guess it doesn't really matter. I just hope I have enough for both of them, which I'm probably not. Now, these little molds here, you don't need deep casting resin for these ones. Because they're so small, you can use just shallow casting resin. I wouldn't use regular resin because regular resin, oh my gosh, it's just enough. Oh my gosh, what a fluke is that? So regular resin, are you even in camera view? I don't even think you can see what I'm doing. No, you can't. Ah, that's funny. Well, not funny, but all right. So it's just enough. Look at this. I have made just enough. What a fluke. All right. So you can use shallow casting resin for these little guys because they're so small, but something of this size and this thick, you definitely need the deep casting resin for that. So yeah, that is it. I'm going to leave them. Takes about 3 to 4 days. So I shall be back in 3 to 4 days to take them out of the mold and show you what they look like. All right, so it's been a few days. Let's take these out of their molds. Let's start with the little guys first because I love these little guys. So slowly peel back. These guys are easy to take out. Let's see what we get with Mr. Elephant. I love this. He's so cute. All right, I love his color. Flip it back. And there he is. He's so cute. I love this mold. What a cute little elephant. I'm going to call him Dumbo. That's cute. I like that. All right, and then we've got the unicorn. Let's see what happened with Mr. Unicorn here. These guys are easy to take out. All right. Oh, he's so cute. He's got like a greenish purple hue to him. I like him. How cute is that? Look how shimmery it is. Wow. Super cute. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens with this. So let's start by kind of peeling away the edges here. Now this is the second time I've ever made this one. So first time I did it using regular resin. Ooh. So far so good. Now dusting the mold is so important because if you miss any spots, then there's going to be flaws in it, right? Got to get his thumb out. There we go. Put this back. This is going to need a cleaning for sure. All right, put that there and check out my hands. Voila. It's so perfect. Look at that. I really like it. Very, very nice. And that's the base. So I'll probably just take a knife and just kind of trim the edges because they are a little sharp. Or you can sand them, but I like to trim them with a knife. Look how cool they are. Here, I'll show them to you this way. I love the silver color. Super cute. I really like this mold. And like the color possibilities on this are crazy. You can do so many different things. So there you go. Hand mold again from Krystal Resin. Again, using the deep casting resin from Krystal Resin. And so don't forget, you can save 7% off using code Kanella5. And yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. I figured, like I said, I'd record it, show it to you guys. And if anyone is interested in these, in this set of hands, it's great for putting your keys in or like hair elastics or anything small, even jewelry, your rings, your bracelets, stuff like that. It's really great. So if anyone is interested in this, it is available for purchase. You can email me at Ciraco@gmail.com. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.